What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back some more Dead by Daylight. Now in this video, guys, what we're going to be talking about today is actually the upcoming PTB that they're going to be releasing tomorrow. They just announced this today, which was October 7th 2019, and it's coming out tomorrow, October 8th 2019. Now in this PTB that they announced, guys, there's going to be a bunch of updates, and there's going to be a bunch of things are going to be showing off in the PTB to see how things are going to work. They're going to be showing off how it's going to look and whatnot. And what I'm talking about right now, the main thing that I'm talking about right now is that they're coming out with an update for the nurse, which is the god tier killer of Dead by Daylight. The killer that can literally end games within a couple minutes. And they're going to be updating her. They're going to be changing a couple things, which is absolutely insane. A lot of nursemates might be mad about that, but honestly, I think this is a good thing. But a lot of people might be mad about this. But anyway, let's go ahead and let me show you what we're actually talking about here. So here it is, guys. Here we are. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is the changes that's gonna be coming up. The thing they're gonna be showing off tomorrow in the PTB, which is basically revolved around the nurse. So this is what Dead by Daylight had to say. For the past few months, we have been reviewing the nurse and her add-ons. We're pleased to say that these changes will be available in the upcoming mid-chapter update, and we would like to take a moment to share some insight into thought process behind them. So right here, guys, this is where things really get interesting, which is this right here in the second paragraph. There were several things we want to address when revisiting the nurse. First, all killers should have 4 common, 5 uncommon, 5 rare, 4 very rare, and 2 ultra rare add-ons. The nurse previously did not meet this condition as she was created before the standard was put in place. Many of her add-ons also had downsides or effects that hindered players' muscle memory, causing them to be very rarely used. Others had unintended side effects that made them much stronger than intended, notably the range add-ons, which in turn granted reappearance speed, sometimes referred to as Omega Blink. We wanted to bring these add-ons up to our recent standards and introduce new and fun effects for players to experiment with, guys. So they are talking about the nurse not meeting the standards of every killer that have released after the nurse when it comes to the rarity of the add-ons. They're going to be messing with a couple things. They're going to be messing with what they do, all that good stuff. I'm actually really excited for this just because whenever I did play nurse, I did not really use the add-ons that much. I did not enjoy them. The only thing I really did sometimes is use the blinks for extra blinks, and that's pretty much it. I didn't really mess around with anything else. So this is actually really good. It might make me want to actually use the add-ons on the nurse. So that's actually a good thing. A lot of people might not like that, but to me, I think all around good. All around when it comes to these add-ons, these changes, it's a really good thing. And this right here, guys, this right here, the third paragraph here, and it says, in the process, we've also made a few adjustments made to her base power. Previously, the nurse can double blink, go through fatigue, then immediately double blink again. So this is the nurse right now. This is how the nurse is in Dead by Daylight right now. This is standard nurse, okay? So DVD said this did not leave survivors with much of an opportunity to break line of sight. A recharge mechanic for blink charges has been added to limit how quickly she can perform multiple blinks. Rather than immediately receiving all her blink charges following fatigue, she will instead regain charges one at a time. Each charge takes 3 seconds starting from the beginning of her fatigue, and this time can be reduced through add-ons. So this can definitely lower the time when it comes to add-ons, when it comes to the 3 seconds. So guys, this is basically the same nurse we all know, love, basically with a cooldown. So I actually like this. A lot of nursemates might be mad at this just because it changes her up a bit. It's not the same amazing god tier killer that we have in Dead by Daylight, but it basically is the same thing. The only thing is you just add a cooldown there. The only thing is that you have to wait out 3 seconds so you can blink or double blink again. So you can either blink twice, go through the fatigue, blink one more time right after that, or you can blink twice, go through the fatigue, wait out 3 seconds, and then double blink again. So it's basically the same thing but with a cooldown. You can't just go right into it right after that fatigue, because we all know in the current stage of the nurse, you don't GG a nurse after in the end game, just because these survivors have been absolutely obliterated. These survivors have been just chewed up and spit out because you're playing the god tier killer that you've been practicing with, you've been getting better with. These survivors just don't stand a chance when it comes to the current nurse that we have right now. Okay, but with this right here, they might actually have a chance, because red rank nurses, we all know, can be absolutely ridiculously strong. You just play nurse for a long time, get really good with her, time her blinks, and you can be an absolute god tier killer nurse. So behavior, Dead by Daylight is messing with her add-ons. They're messing with her power just a little bit, not really a lot. And last thing they said right here, the timing of the visual effects for the blink reappearance have been adjusted so that the nurse becomes visible just before the end of the blink. This allows players to react appropriately and avoid situations where they are hit or blocked by the collision of the nurse before they can see her. We have removed the blink accuracy stat. Blink accuracy stat was functional, but its values were so small that its effect was hard to notice. Blink accuracy would place you randomly around the position you blink to. So blink accuracy is gone. It's no longer a thing. And honestly, I can be happy with that. I am happy with that. Just because I did not use any of those add-ons whatsoever. Not at all. So I actually think that's a good thing. They're going to be messing with the add-ons to basically reduce cooldowns or do these other cool things I can do with the nurse. So this is a good thing. This is a positive thing. But a lot of people might still be mad about this. And just so you know, guys, if you want to go ahead and read these changes yourself, I'll go ahead and put the link to the changes down in the panels below if you guys want to check them out. And if you actually scroll down, it actually says new add-ons right here. So every single nurse add-on has been altered in some way. The new effects of the add-ons are the following. These are the commons. So this is the white Nicomb, decreases the length of blink attack lunges by 50%, increases blood point rewards for blink attack score events by 100%. So this is actually an add-on that can help you out with blood points. It can actually give you more blood points by go ahead and equipping this add-on. And the next one is Metal Spoon. Hitting a survivor with blink attack causes their sound of pain to be moderately louder for 60 seconds. Now this kind of changes up with things when it comes to this common add-on right here, because this is kind of like Strider. This is actually Strider, a perk that hardly anyone uses in my opinion. So instead of rocking Strider, for all those people that do that, you can just go ahead and equip this add-on and it helps you kind of basically do the same thing. Alright, so the third perk, Wooden Horse, reduces extra fatigue from missed blink attacks by 50%. Fourth perk, common add-on perk, is the Plate Flannel. Rarity change from very rare to common. The blink indicator placement has been improved and will now stay visible until the nurse has reached her destination. It was previously not visible while blinking. And then they go on with the uncommons, they go on with the rares, they go on with the very rares, and then they go on with the ultra rares. So like I said, guys, if you want to read up on all this stuff, it'll be down in the description below. But let's actually just read the ultra rare ones, just because that actually interests me a lot more than all these other ones. Matchbox, rarity change from common to ultra rare, removes one blink charge, increases base movement speed from... Wait, what? Increases base movement speed to 4.2? Dude, this actually increases the movement speed of the nurse. Hold on one second. Let me change her. Let me see what was her base speed right now. Let me check 1 second. Okay, guys, so I just looked it up and the nurse is actually going to be faster than a running survivor with this ultra rare add-ons, because when it comes to, if you guys don't know already, when it comes to these survivors, they all have the same running speed, which is a 4.0. Now with the ultra rare matchbox add-on, the nurse is going to be faster than the survivors with a 4.2. so that's actually insane. That's actually pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited about that. That's definitely going to be a game changer if you guys If you actually guys want to mess around with that, it's gonna be a big game changer, especially if you want to do no blink nurse kind of gameplay. That'll be pretty cool, pretty funny. And this next one is Torn Bookmark. Rarity changed from common to ultra rare, adds 1 blink charge. The nurse can no longer blink to locations not in her line of sight. Wait, what? That's actually insane. What? Alright, so when it comes to this add-on, guys, this is something that you probably just have to go in game and find out how for yourself if this is gonna be actually a good thing or bad thing, if this actually is gonna be a game changer or not. The good thing, it adds a blink charge. Bad thing, you cannot blink to locations not in your line of sight. This is something you would just have to go in game and see how it actually works out. So we're gonna be able to check this out in the PTB and see how it actually works. So I can't really say if this is gonna be a bad thing or good thing or amazing thing or absolutely garbage thing. So we would just have to go in game and figure it out. So I'm not really gonna say anything about this one. But yeah, guys, a lot of things to come to Dead by Daylight in this PTB. Also, before I actually forget, this is not the only thing that's coming in the PTB. So, they have announced that the archive, they're going to be testing it out. They're going to see how it goes. They're going to be featuring it in the PTB tomorrow, October 8th. So, hopefully you guys have fun with that. We're going to see how this actually works. And because they're using the archive to use, if you guys don't know already, to basically get cosmetics. It's another way to get cosmetics in the game. So I'm really excited about that because we all know we like dressing up our survivors and killers in whatever crazy way we want. And I think that's a really good thing. But last thing I didn't want to talk about is the medkit update. They really did not put a single thing about the medkit in the description here, and the patch notes and the designer notes. Nurse changes and all that stuff. They didn't put anything about the medkit. All we know is that there's going to be an update when it comes to it. So that'll be really interesting to see as well. And this kind of makes you think if they're going to be changing anything else, like when it comes to the toolboxes or maybe the keys or anything, or maybe the broken keys. So I'll be interested to see what they actually do with that. But that's pretty much going to do it for the video, guys. Hopefully y'all did enjoy and look forward to this PTB and all these changes coming up. The archive definitely sounds really hype. The nurse changes, we're going to have to wait and see if it's a really good thing or a really bad thing. But by the way they described it here, it sounds like it is going to be a good thing. We'll just have to wait and find out. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It definitely does help a lot. And I'll see you guys next video I make, alright? Peace!